Good morning. Welcome to your daily weather briefing at 10 a.m. We have some sunny skies out there this morning. It's anywhere from sunny to mostly sunny conditions today. Really a very nice day for middle of October, seeing temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, fairly light winds with those sunny skies I mentioned. Weather will change tomorrow as we'll have an area low pressure developing off the eastern seaboard, and that'll provide us with rain likely, as well as a slight chance of a embedded thunderstorm and windy conditions. So, very nice day today and unsettled conditions for tomorrow. Looking at our sounding from this morning, we had a freezing level at 10,600 feet. Our winds were out of the north, about 10 to 15 knots from 1,000 to 3,000 feet, and then we see our winds switch out of a westerly to northwesterly component and increasing with height, seeing a peak wind this morning out of the west, 25,000 feet at 43 knots. Looking at our surface analysis, we have an area high pressure overhead provided us with fairly good radiational cooling conditions last night. Our light winds and clear skies allowed us to see our temperatures drop down in the 50s. That area high pressure will move off the coast today, and we'll have a potent upper level shortwave moving in from the upper plains, as well as another area of disturbance or disturbed weather moving in from the south, and that'll provide the conditions necessary for a area low pressure to develop along the eastern seaboard near the Outer Banks for tomorrow, and then moving up into the northeast states for our Wednesday and Thursday. Looking at our satellite imagery this morning, you can see we have clear skies across the region. A little bit of low-level cloudiness well off the coast this morning, and we have some upper-level cirrus cloudiness north of the region, but just seeing clear skies out there this morning. Looking at our 3-kilometer NAM derived reflectivity, not going to see anything on the radar today, but when we move into tomorrow, those rain showers will quickly move in the region. Here's 10 a.m., and then after 10 a.m., looking like we'll have a good chance of those rain showers moving in the area, and even a chance of, as I mentioned, an embedded thunderstorm, most likely in the early afternoon hours, and that cold front will cross the region during the late afternoon hours into the early evening hours, and that'll provide us with those rain showers continuing until about 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. And then once that cold front does move through, we'll see conditions quickly drying out. We'll also see quite breezy conditions throughout tomorrow into our Thursday. Looking at our Wednesday morning map from the GFS, you can see those rain showers starting to advance from the southwest into our region, and we can see that heavier rainfall during the afternoon hours tomorrow, and continuing on in the early evening hours, and then we'll see this area low pressure really develop, getting down into the 980s to upper 970s millibars across the northern New England states. So quite a strong area low pressure for this time of year across that region, and doing so very quickly. So will cause the wind field across the eastern seaboard to strengthen, and especially on Thursday afternoon we'll see a fairly breezy northwesterly wind with some cooler conditions across the region, temperatures only maxing out in the 60s or lower 60s. And then for Friday we'll see slightly breezy conditions across the region as that area low pressure moves over eastern Canada or the Maritimes of Canada. That'll provide us with just some cooler conditions continuing with that slightly breezy northwesterly flow as high pressure builds in from the Ohio Valley. And then for the weekend, looking like we'll have high pressure in control with very nice conditions. Our risk chart for today, we'll have a green chart across the board, temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, expecting a high around 70 degrees today. Northeasterly winds this afternoon 8 to 13 knots, southeast tonight at 5 to 10 knots. Our low tonight will be around 59 to 60 degrees. That should be right around midnight, and then temperatures will most likely rise into the lower 60s after. And then by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we'll see a temperature around 65 degrees under mostly cloudy conditions. Our 24-hour terminal forecast, we'll see VFR conditions today, and we'll have those conditions continuing on into tomorrow morning. Seeing just some upper level cirrus cloudiness building in for the afternoon hours today, and then overnight we'll have a slight chance of seeing some patchy fog across the region, but looking like that's about a 10% chance or less. And by tomorrow morning, a local will just see a couple different cloud decks out there. We'll continue with that VFR condition We'll also see a chance of those rain showers moving in after 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, but most likely they should hold off until about 10 local on Wednesday morning. Our tides are slightly above normal, and looking at Wednesday into Thursday, Wednesday will be cloudy and breezy, rain likely by late morning. A chance of an embedded thunderstorm during the afternoon hours. We'll have a high of 70 degrees, red for precipitation and winds, yellow for lightning and ceilings. Wednesday night, partly cloudy to mostly clear and breezy, cooler with a low of 51 degrees, red for our winds. And then for Thursday, we'll see a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy sky condition. Breezy winds, cooler temperatures, a high of only 61 degrees, so temperatures will be in the 50s for most of the day on Thursday. And we'll see red conditions for our winds, with those winds possibly gusting as high as 40 miles an hour for our Thursday afternoon. Looking at our next 7 days, we'll have temperatures in the lower 70s for Tuesday and Wednesday, but much different weather conditions with mostly sunny conditions today and rainfall likely tomorrow, as well as those windy conditions. We'll see temperatures cooler on Thursday, I mentioned, at 61 degrees, and Friday, fairly nice day, slightly breezy northwesterly winds, high of 64. You can see our lows getting down into the upper 40s to mid 40s for our Friday morning and Saturday morning, so we'll definitely feel like fall out there with those cooler morning lows. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll start to see a bit of a warming trend, temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s on Saturday and Sunday, mostly sunny to partly cloudy to mostly cloudy conditions by Sunday, and then we'll see our next system move in on Monday. 40% chance of some scattered showers, but being 7 days out. Continue to monitor the weather pattern for early next week, but it does look fairly unsettled with a few disturbances moving through, as well as a cold front moving through by the early portion of next week. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather briefing. Hope everybody has a great day. Back tomorrow morning at 8:15 at 10 a.m.